Another town hall took place last night, this time right here in Columbia, South Carolina. This was pretty much the last opportunity for the Democratic candidates Bernie Sanders and Hillary Clinton to appeal to the South Carolina constituency. So without going into, the whole, town hall performance, I want to instead focus on a few moments that happened. Let's look at the first clip.
Earlier tonight, I asked Senator Sanders, will you give your transcripts of speeches? That's what you said. When the others give, then I'll give. Right. He said he doesn't have the bank speeches. If he can find any of the speeches that he did give for money, he will gladly give the transcripts up. So, will you agree to release these transcripts? They have become an issue.
Sure, if everybody does it, and that includes the Republicans, because we know they have made a lot of speeches. But look.
So again, this ugly subject of speaking fees and transcripts is, broached at another town hall. Just before Hillary Clinton got on stage, Bernie Sanders was asked about this as well. And what he says was, sure, if, there's transcripts of any speaking fees that I've gotten, I'll surely, put them out. I'll release them. Ante up, Hillary Clinton, let's go. So when she gets on the stage, you saw what she said. Sure, no problem. I have no problem releasing my transcripts when everybody else does. And that's not only including Bernie Sanders, but the Republicans. Now here's a question. Why in the world would Republicans help Hillary Clinton out? It's preposterous. What would they have to gain by saying, okay, well, yeah, the other side of the aisle over there, they're talking about speaking fees and, transcripts and things like that. Sure, Hillary Clinton wants us all to release them? Sure, yeah, why don't we do it? Can we all group up and do that? Just for you, Hillary. That would be asinine. The only person whose integrity is being called into question is Hillary Clinton. That's why this whole thing is being brought up. And since we're on this subject, since when did Democrats base their actions on what Republicans do? Since when did that happen? When did that become a Democratic principle that, when all the other Republicans do it, then I'll do it? Is that what we're doing now? Is that the philosophy? Because you could say, okay, when all the other Republicans get rid of a super PAC, I'll do it too. When all the other Republicans say they're against fracking, yeah, I'll do it too. When all the other Republicans say they're against the death penalty, yeah, then I'll jump on board too. It's a silly argument to make. You got to stand on your principles. What exactly are you doing? You're waiting for Republicans to lead the effort? What kind of leader are you, Hillary Clinton? So let's go to the next clip.
I just came from Central Baptist Church with Mothers of the Movement. I think they might be here. And yes, they are. I'd want them to stand up if you don't mind. I mean, these are the bravest women. These 5 women have lost children to police actions and to random, senseless gun violence. And there's no doubt that in each case, as they said at the church earlier, there is a racial component to it.
So this moment infuriates me, and I'll tell you why. So she's up on stage, and she's actually the original question was from this young black girl who was talking about how she just started to wear her hair natural, and she felt like she was being treated differently because of it. So it got to the subject of, fixing racial tensions. So Hillary Clinton, she decides to take this moment to say, yeah, I met with these mothers and, I don't know, what, are they here? Let me see. Oh, yeah, there they are. Okay. Well, you know what? Just go ahead and stand up. Just go ahead and stand up. I hated it. I hated every single second of it. And let's be clear, okay? Let's be very clear. I have no problem that she's trying to attain their vote, attain their support. I have no problem with that whatsoever. She went and courted their vote, fine. They feel like, she was there for them as a leader. She was there for them when nobody else was, and they're backing her. Fine. No problem at all. This isn't about, oh, well, they're not, supporting Bernie Sanders and I'm bitter. No, this isn't about that at all. Why did she bring those women, mothers of the movement, right? Why did she bring them to South Carolina for this South Carolina town hall? Why? Ask yourself that question. Were they in Iowa? Were they at the Iowa town hall? Nope. What about the New Hampshire town hall? No, they weren't there either. Now, we just had a recent one too. Nevada town hall. They were there, right? Nah, they weren't there. But they were here in South Carolina. Now, let's see. What's the difference in South Carolina? Is it that the Democratic primary is mostly consisted of black people voting? Could that be it? Maybe that's it. That's why this is truly disgusting. Because she used these women as political props just to court more of the black vote here. I hate it. I hated every single second of it. It's a political ploy just to use these women to further her own agenda. From what I saw last night, I can't gather that she actually cares about black people and that she cares about black people struggles. I can't get that at all. Because if you really cared about it, why didn't those women accompany you to New Hampshire? Why didn't they join you in Nevada, Iowa? Why just in South Carolina do they show up? Is anybody else seeing through this? We need to wake up. Just like Spike Lee said yesterday. And look, if you think Spike Lee isn't a voice that you even want to listen to, that's fair. But the message is the same. Wake up. Stop believing in what this politician is selling you. Because she's using political expediency to further her own ambitious goals. She is flip-flop on so many things, it's hard to keep count of it. When are we as a people actually going to fight for what we want in this country? It isn't going to be, we aren't going to get what we want by voting for the same old candidate that we've always had, that we're always used to. The same candidate taking huge money from Wall Street, from special interest. Is that the way we're going to get what we want? Is that the way we're going to end corruption? You can't end corruption within corruption. I don't think people, fully grasp the reality of the situation, because here we are, right? And here's corruption everywhere. It's everywhere. Don't be blind to it. There's people that can't even get clean water in this country. There's neighborhoods where there are no jobs, no opportunities, schools that are poorly funded. Opportunity, the only opportunity is to maybe hang out on the corner and sell drugs. The system is broke. It's broke from within. The only way to actually fix that is to elect officials and politicians that will actually work for our needs, for our best interest. And that's not what we have going on in the United States Congress. If we don't stand up now and elect somebody that is promising to change the system, then when are we going to do it? When are we going to get rid of the corruption? When are we going to get rid of a rigged economy, a rigged political system? When are we going to do it? Seriously, when? If we don't do it in 2016, when?